Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first ever fully electric Mini John Cooper Works. Now this is a car I've been quite intrigued to drive, and it's taken quite a long time to get hold of one because there's no doubt about it, the internal combustion engine version of this car is a fantastic thing. It really embodies the spirit of Mini. So what I want to find out today from driving this car is, has making it pure electric retained some of that character, retained some of that fun? So first things first, let's talk about this particular car. It's finished in blazing blue, it's a level 2, and I think it looks great with all of the red elements throughout the car, the additional spoiler on the rear. It is a cracking looking thing, I think. Now we've got around 250 horsepower, 0 to 62 is dealt with in around 5.9 seconds, and we've got a claimed WLTP range of up to around 250 miles, and we can charge at max charging capacity at 95 kilowatts. But really, the most important thing I feel with the John Cooper Works is the way that it drives. And straight away, we're just going through a bit of an industrial estate, just getting a feel for what this car's like more on an everyday basis. The suspension and the dampers feel quite firm, which actually I quite like. JCWs have always had that little bit of an edge, a little bit of a more sporty feel, and this feels like it does have that straight away. Through the steering wheel, you can feel exactly the surface of the road. It's exactly what a JCW should be, in my opinion. And I mean, straight away, just pulling away from traffic lights, you can already feel the performance capabilities of this car. But it's got all of the latest Mini technology. So this awesome OLED touchscreen in the middle, which, let's be honest, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you are used to it, it's very easy to use, very intuitive, and it is super crisp and really lovely to look at. I love the new Mini steering wheels. They're big, chunky, and feel really nice to hold. We've also got the John Cooper Works seats, which hug you really nicely. They're super supportive and really cool. And then you've got the new Mini design language around the cabin with all this fabric elements all over the place. There's no real instrument cluster in front of you. It's all done via a heads-up display. Now, because this is a level 2, we've got additions such as Harman Kardon sound system. We've got a panoramic sunroof above me and just a few more nice additions. But straight away, it feels premium. It feels quality in here. And just pottering around like this, it feels just almost exactly as I expected it to. Feels like a Mini 3-door, just with a little bit more of a sporty edge to it. And then when you want to just squeeze on that power a little bit, it feels like there's some real go underneath this, which we'll discover a little bit later on. Now, of course, we've also got regen brakes on this, which you can change how much you want. So if you go down to this little toggle down here, drop it into B, you can then get maximum regenerative brakes. And actually, if you lift off the accelerator, the car will come to a complete stop just under the regen brakes. So you're not using the friction brakes in any way, shape or form. And you can then learn to one pedal drive this car, which makes it exceptionally easy as an everyday car. It is just a nice place to sit as well. And I mean, yeah, definitely you can feel that this is a JCW when you're in it. The suspension has got that hard edge, which I think a JCW absolutely has to have. Now we're on some slightly more fun, windy roads. I've dropped the car into go-kart mode, and let's really see what it's like. Well, when you put your foot down, it certainly picks up the pace. The steering actually, from being quite light and easy at low speeds, then becomes much more sharp and responsive at higher speeds. You really can place the front of the nose exactly where you want it to go. The handling actually is really rather good. It still has that go-kart feel that Mini absolutely has to have, and especially with a John Cooper Works. And then when you're in go-kart mode, I don't know if you can hear that, it has some Mini iconic sounds to it, and even when you lift off, it gives a bit of a, I don't know, spaceship noise. Just adds a little bit of fun to the whole experience. But it is definitely a rather quick car. And the great thing about electric as well is how responsive the throttle is. You even touch that and it goes. There is no waiting for revs to build, no waiting for turbos to build, no gearbox kickdown. It's literally all the power, all the torque the second you touch the throttle. The brakes are super sharp as well. And I think once you get it out onto a road like this, this is where it needs to be. The John Cooper Works has always been a bit of a B-road barnstormer, and this electric is no different. It still has the pace, it still has that go-kart feel, the feeling through the steering. is still very, very mini, and it just has, I mean, it's quite an interesting noise when you put your foot down, but it is sharp, it's responsive, and the faster you go, actually the nicer it feels, which is a bit strange. And there is also a paddle on the steering wheel here that has the word boost on it. So I'm going to pull that now, and let's go into boost. So that just gives us all the power, all the torque for around 10 seconds. It's a bit of a gimmick, if I'm honest. You can still have all the power when you put your foot down. It just adds a little bit more noise and just makes it feel a little bit more of an occasion when you put your foot down. But other than that, I think Mini have really fit the brief with this car. For an all-electric JCW, I think it still feels like a John Cooper Works, and that is the most important aspect of this car. It's still a load of fun, it still feels very mini, and it still has that go-kart feel that it has to have. And if you want any more information on the new fully electric Mini John Cooper Works, please use the link in the description of this video to get in contact with your local Sytner Mini retailer. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.